Hello friends, welcome on my YouTube channel. I hope you are fine and well. So let me open Power Query Editor. Let me load dataset. So you can see order table I'm going to load. So this is preview and I will click on OK. You can see add column tab. Okay, so in add column tab, first we are going to see custom column. So when we have to use custom column. So right now in my dataset, I do not have unit price. Okay, so I want to create a new column, unit price, by dividing my sales with quantity. Okay, so by performing some mathematical calculation, if I want to create a new column, so I can take help of custom column. So let me click over here, custom column. Now you can see here I need to provide my new column name. So I want unit price, so I will provide here the column name, and in this particular area I need to provide the formula. Based on what formula we want to calculate unit price. So you can see whatever data set I have chosen here, means table, those column, okay, Power BI will suggest here. So let me select this sales column. Okay, so how can I calculate unit price? Sales. Okay, then I will provide this particular symbol, divide, then quantity. Okay, so one way is this. So either I will choose and then click on insert, and second way is either I can double click over here, so it will automatically add in this particular area. Okay, so I will double click. And second way is either you can manually also provide, so you need to put a square bracket if you want to provide column name. So I want to give sales column, right? So it is suggesting here, so sales divided by, then again square bracket, okay, quantity. So you can see now there is no syntax error, as you can see, green tick. But if your mathematical formula will be having certain error, okay, so it will show you here. Okay, so you can see token expected, so I need to provide this particular square bracket closing. I'll click on OK. So you can see a unit price get added in my table, this order table, you can see. So by default, whenever I will create any new column, so data type of that particular column will be alphanumeric, you can see. Now I need to change this. Okay, so I will click over this symbol and I will provide here decimal number. You can see decimal number. Now I want to round off. So if I want to round up, you can see here we have option. We will be able to round up, okay, from here. But what I will do, I will just simply right click. Second way is there. So I will right click over this column. I will go to transform and I will click on round. You can see, and I will provide here up to 2 decimal point I want to round off. So you can see up to 2 decimal point it has rounded off. Now we have second column from example. So in previous video I have shown you how we can create full name. Okay, so right now you can see first name, last name. I want to create a new column, new separate column, and there I want that particular column to be full name, which contain my first name and last name. Okay, so how can we do that? I want first name, last name also in my data set along with my new column, which is full name. So I can take help of column from example. So if I click over here, so you can see one column get added in my data set. Okay, I will double click over here. Now here I need to provide the value from each column. Okay, I want to particular Power BI will take those rows. Okay, so I will double click. So what I will do in first name, okay, so you can see first row, right? So Dennis is there. So if I will provide Dennis here as it is, so you can see it is auto suggesting also. This value is matching to first name, right? So I will choose this particular Dennis. Now I'll press enter. So you can see all the values of first name it has taken based on what value I have provided here. So Dennis, it has automatically predicted that this particular value belongs to first name column. So that's why for all other rows it has automatically given, okay, it has automatically suggested these values, means Dennis belong to first name. then I want all the values from first name. Then what I will do, I will double click over here, I will give space, and then second means second value I will give last name. So you can see last name I am giving here. Now I will press enter. So you can see Lee belongs to my last name. That's why it has auto suggested all the values from my last name, right? With the space as a delimiter. Okay, now I'll click on OK. I will rename this column as full name. So in this way, friends, you can be able to make use of column from example. Okay, we have conditional column. So when we have to use conditional column, friend, based on certain condition, if you want to create a new column, let's suppose I will move this column to end. What I will do, I will click on conditional column. Okay, now I will provide here name, new column name. Okay, now I need to provide the condition. So if column profit is greater than equal to 50, okay, then I need to provide output as high profit. Okay, then again I need to provide more conditions. So I will click on add clause. Then again I will choose profit column. Okay, if it is greater than 25, then I need to provide medium sale, medium profit. Okay, then again I will add third condition, and I will choose my again profit column. Okay, now if it is less than equal to 25, then I need to provide low profit. You can see, and by default, if any particular value is not matching with this condition, then I need to provide negative profit. Now I'll click on OK. Now you can see if my value is less than 25, then it is showing low profit, right? If value is in between, less than means in between, means between 50 and 25, then it is showing medium profit. And if value of my profit column is greater than 50, then it's showing high profit. So by seeing these things, common man will be able to predict what profit we are getting. Okay, then we have next index column. Okay, so let's suppose if these row numbers are not mentioned here, so how can we get to know what row number this particular is? So then we can make use of index column. So you can see three options. So we can start from 0. Okay, so row number will start from 0. Either if you want to start from 1, so our index number will be start from 1. And if you want to give custom, then we can make use of custom. Okay, so we can manually give 1, or we want increment by 2. Okay, so you can see it is starting from 1 and incrementing by 2, right? And so on. So this is the use of index column. Now we have duplicate column. So if I want to duplicate this column, okay, so either I can right click and I will click on duplicate column, or I can go to add column and I will click on duplicate column. So you can see it has created copy of our profit column. Okay, now you can see we have option format, but under transform tab also we have right format. So what's the difference between these two, right? So under transform tab, whatever functionality is there, if you are performing, it is going to perform, okay, or it is going to override that particular existing column only. But if anything we are performing here, if you are performing any operation by using the options which are present in add column, it is going to create a new column. Okay, okay, let me show you for order date. Okay, so let me duplicate this column. Okay, you can see right now, but what, let me show you. Okay, so this particular column is having date data type, so I'll be able to extract year. Okay, so if I will extract year, so you can see it has created new separate column, and in new separate column it has extracted only year part from this particular column. But what we have seen in transform tab, when we are extracting here, it is overriding the existing column only, right? But in this particular, whatever functionality is present under add column, So for every operation, it is going to create a new particular column. Okay, it is not going to override. Instead of overriding, it is going to create a separate new column with that particular functionality, right? So you can see if I want to extract month, so I will click on month. So you can see it has created a new separate column. My existing column is as it is not overriding this particular column. Now the functionality is same. You can see if I want to convert this particular full name into lower cases, so I can choose lowercase. So you can see it has created one separate column. In this particular separate column, all the values are in lower cases. If I want to convert in upper cases, so you can see my existing column is as it is, but it has created a separate column with the upper cases, right? Then we have trim clean. So friends, if you observe, let me show you. So right now there is no trailing spaces, otherwise I have shown you. Okay, so I hope if you have gone through the previous video, I have shown you what is the use of trim and clean. Okay, so here same all functionality is present, but it is going to create a separate column. Okay, the add prefix suffix. So we have seen. Then again, we have length. If you want to know the length of that particular column, so you can make use of this option. Then we have an option of merge column also. So instead of column from example, if you do not want to use, so you can make use of this particular option, merge columns. Okay, so I hope friend this video was helpful for you. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel and thank you for watching.